Welcome to part 2 of The Walking Dead, season 1. Not quite sure exactly how it's going to be titled yet.
Episode 1. Walking Dead episode 1, part 2.
Maybe. I'll figure it out
season
later.
1 part 1.
Zombie Boogaloo.
What is how good a vision do the zombies actually have?
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
I don't think they have much. They mostly just rely on smell.
Smelling
And sound.
And sound, yeah.
Okay.
Reason number 1 to have something to smack someone when the zombie apocalypse.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
And quiet as usual the past couple days. Well, Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You brought a couple guests.
No, that's a nice blue moon you've got there.
Your boy's a lifesaver. Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then.
Oh, not his daughter. He was her neighbor.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well.
What about if she said no?
Well, then Lee will probably tell him to get off the damn farm. Because
Let's start with the implications of a guy with a strange man with a young girl.
A
Moving
lot of
on.
implications you can take from it.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell. Could be worse.
Yeah, so banged up. You haven't been tripping, have you? No, sir.
Looks like we're going to have to chop it off.
Ah,
What?
fuck.
Mr. Green will remember this.
Meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who were you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full of another family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter.
You can cut this tension with a knife.
Yeah.
I didn't get your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan.
There's some serious shit hiding in the farm.
Your son's right. You can
I mean, yeah, she's already experienced the murder
Doesn't happen.
and violence. Why not? Let's just throw in frickin'
Tell 'em what you saw.
offensive words.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning.
Stubborn farm folk.
Yeah.
Already said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm all done.
Hey, is it
Because
that
it
zombie,
reminds me of, like-
in zombie movies and like shows? It's always the farm that they go to, like the first, place of restock.
Because it normally just like happens normally. Because normally it's like the farm is in the middle of fucking nowhere it is when no one's nearby. Yeah. So being a spot where people could just like relax for a bit makes sense.
Okay, that'd be
Farm is a decent, safe place,
Yeah.
Such in the barn.
I would say.
Seeing you
It's like
Considering most farmers are packing heat because occupational hazard.
yeah. With the infect affecting every person, does this like zombie virus infect animals as well?
It's only been people.
Yeah, we've never seen zombified animals.
Because imagine like a
No zombie cow.
imagine like a bear came out of fucking it was like half dead. You think Jesus?
I'm sorry. Shouldn't talk.
Actually, a bear would actually just tear through a lot of zombies easy. They would. Because goddamn, like any like big animal would just charge through like a bunch of people.
If you want to do that, Lucky, play Undead Nightmare for Red Dead Redemption.
True.
For all zombie bears.
And Bigfoot, and it's all Bigfoot whole species and stuff.
Zombie
And
Bigfoot.
the four horses of the apocalypse.
Of course.
Hmm.
You know, like war flashbacks he is.
Well, considering he's probably flashing back to the moment why he got
Hey!
arrested. Fair enough.
Howdy, neighbor.
Well, you slept in a barn, little
This
lady.
is Kenny.
You don't have spiders.
Kenny's gonna be an interesting character throughout the journey.
I'm not her dad.
Personally, I love the guy, but sometimes he can really push your buttons.
Mm-hmm.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end.
Why does that boy make me think of Sid from Toy Story?
Yeah.
Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
What? It's like what now, Duck?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know.
He's called
Oh.
Kenny Jr.
Oh,
but
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense if it's a nickname. Because it was his, like, when he's born, he just slid out of his mother's womb like a dog. It's like, okay, I get you. You don't need to go that far into detail.
It is, you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
what is? How many people actually were in that barn house anyway? Yeah.
Sure, we'll.
It's a plan then.
Because you got the
Ma,
great. Because
Ma, Pa, Kid,
you got the
Lee,
greys.
Clem.
We got these.
So it's
three.
five in the barn and 3 in the house.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool.
Duck and I will hop to
Oh.
He's
I
so,
can only see how this.
I do think he looks so full of life. While the mama's like clearly like the lighting.
She
The light.
is tired.
The lighting makes it look more tired than she actually is. It looks more tired. While the kid's like, I'm full of life, I am.
Parenting an energetic child is hard.
Mm-hmm. Especially in a zombie
Especially-
apocalypse, I
especially
imagine.
in this scenario.
Aren't walking around.
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale, like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
Mm.
I used to teach at the
Fort
University.
Lauderdale.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal.
He walked into the classroom. All right, class. Time for biology on how a human body works. Brrr, he's like, oh shit, hang on a minute.
Fort Lauderdale, ma'am, you're some distance away from
I
home.
think we're doing just
So
fine.
I forget where we are. Here, obviously, we're in Atlanta. We're in.
Yeah, around Atlanta, Georgia.
Where the fuck
Yeah.
is Fort Lauderdale? There, then.
A little north of Miami, Florida.
Oh.
Almost
Yeah, that is far.
people eating
That's
each other.
that's quite a drive.
It's peaceful here, no?
And well, he was a university professor. He was.
Handle getting through the city.
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people
Huh.
who needed help, and we just passed people over some.
It's okay. It's fine.
In this type of scenario, you could try to be the hero, but it's best to,
Because I'm wondering.
Keep
Because
on
I'm wondering
going.
is
You
which.
need to just focus on yourself and
Yeah.
loved ones.
Because I'm wondering
Yeah.
which country was the best off in this type of stuff.
One could argue that the United States, because look at the gun ownership right here.
True.
Families, barbecues.
I think any like island nation would have been done pretty fine. Would have been.
Things we live for, right? With those guns.
Yes and no.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Lee.
For
If it starts on an island, it's contained,
Yeah.
but the people are screwed.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything external, like if the external thing coming in, like we know again, like if mainland Europe, for like remember between mainland Europe and Britain, the channel was getting like closed off. It is destroyed. Like the engine's getting blocked off. It is.
We're in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy.
So nothing can get through that side anyway.
I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and Christ. Just lucky I was there.
Because remind me is how what do people people have to die or being clawed to basically being turned into a zombie, right?
If your brain's still intact after you die, you come back.
Get back on
Okay.
down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out
So basically,
shots
so
and
cremations,
bottle do
so
its
when
thing.
people get cremated,
The odd
no worry about them
chance
if you have to.
too bad.
Well, yeah, because they're just ash.
What, what do you think the ash is just gonna come back?
I'm a commercial
You never know.
It's like I like to imagine freaking the jars just start shaking, tip over, and in the ash piles you see hands just forming upwards. Like, what the hell?
That's something I would more like. That's something I would expect to see in Torchwood.
Yeah, saying that, yeah.
You know, Miracle Day.
Hmm.
I mean, taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
No kids.
Would have liked one then.
See ya.
He's like, oh, okay, this got awkward. I'm just gonna go.
Katja? The fuck is that name?
European.
Doesn't sound like she has an accent.
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor.
Please tell me someone took the keys out of that.
Lift with your back, Sean.
This is always set up to like a horror movie plot where the kid accidentally just.
I
turns
know
on
how
the-
this is going to end. This hyper kid's gonna get someone killed.
And or break the fence with the tractor.
You mean get someone killed?
I,
Let's just cut the middleman out. We know how this is gonna end.
he probably himself probably.
It blows up.
How the fuck did you manage that?
Ooh, what's this gonna do? Doc, no!
Kenny, your son destroyed the tractor. What? Yeah, it's upside down and on fire right now. What did he do? He was just sitting in it for 5 seconds.
Like it explodes, does a couple cartwheels, falls onto the ground. You think, oh, it's still salvageable.
All of a sudden, like a hole open, a hell opens up.
Demon cows show up.
You're thinking, ah, fuck. The cow dimension.
This isn't Diablo 2.
All I know is that's Diablo reference, and that's why I keep going, because it's just funny.
I could shoot one, maybe, if it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there.
Where's he get the wood from exactly? There's nothing below him. You have to keep breaking the wood. There's more wood out of nowhere there is.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there.
Then, oh, new plank of wood.
Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad,
Sean's a nice guy. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
Shut up.
Foreshadowing.
What if like one?
Man, if you're stuck between a choice, man, that would really suck.
What if like one of the Green family's already been infected, and the dad's just hiding it away?
Oh, that's country people. My business, your business is your business. That
It
mentality.
sort of reminds you
Hey,
during
Mira, hello.
the DC zombie effect Deceased, where Mark Kent sort of locked Park Kent in the farmhouse.
I got a ride and then I was in
Well, specifically in like the basement part of it. And when Superman went around to go collect him, he sort of pushed him into the basement part, just bolted shut with his eye vision and stuff. Then like an hour later, he got infected by Martian Manhunter, did it? Martian Manhunter then? Oh no, sorry. But the Flash after bashing into him pretty much on Mach 3. I mean, that universe is now been fixed, has been because the zombie puck is now over. It is.
I saw that Twitch.
Oh, good. That wasn't just me.
Herschel's neck just like, let me tell you something.
So, what are you going to tell me? You're now laying on the floor.
Oh.
Blah. Oh shit.
You want to see a magic trick? Oh yeah, sure. Okay, I'm just gonna lock this door. If you become a walker, goodbye.
What is it?
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to.
You have no idea.
Do you know why was in the back of the police car exactly?
You're gonna be in trouble.
You have to ask this?
I mean, what the fuck did he do exactly?
With what?
Oh, there's the tractor.
Well, Lee's backstory. He killed the guy that slept with his wife.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
God damn it, Duck!
Oh, there goes Duck. Oh, you have to choose, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
You're choosing the adult or the child.
Want to help one
Oh,
family
both died.
living it out, or are you gonna help the farmer?
Not an easy choice.
And this is why you don't let a kid on a tractor, ever.
Yeah, see, so, Sean, this was your idea. It's your fault.
Why was it so close? Why was it so close to the fucking, you know?
We reap the consequences.
And then Kenny just runs.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. If he didn't wait, he would have plenty of time to at least pull him out.
Also, we got an audio glitch here. Duck is still screaming.
Oh yeah.
It's like, shut up, Duck. I get it. Kenny, please calm him down.
I've played this game so many times. That's the first time this happened to me.
Now, is that something from the original or from the collection?
I have no idea.
I'm assuming it's the collection because it's the first I'm seeing of this.
I'm sorry. Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help.
I thought I could help them both.
You thought wrong. And now,
How many spare fucking doors do they have exactly? Jesus.
You would be very surprised how many you would need on a farm.
No, is he probably gonna get infected or is he just
So
gonna kill
I'm
with a
just
body?
gonna assume if you do let time run out, both die, and that's the game over.
Yeah.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.
Duck's not driving, is he?
Well, now he isn't.
He ain't never gonna drive.
Well, say hi to Maggie and the rest of the family for us, Herschel.
Who?
That is Herschel from the comics.
Oh.
And that was also Sean from the comics.
And now they're dead.
So, I'm wondering if this is the kind of death of that character. I'm wondering in the comic version specifically.